Assalamualaikum and greetings to all of you. My name is Nikanam HAIKAL bin RIZAL. I'm from class ELC590 BH27. Now, I'm going to present to you about my persuasive speech that related to students who are currently studying in university. And at the same time, they have a problem that can affect their health. You must be wondering in your head and ask, what is it? We will find out. Now, let me ask you a question. What can you describe after you see this picture? If your answer is depressed or sadness, you are correct. This is a person emotion who is depressed in university. Most of the students in the university has the similar emotion like the previous picture, caused by lack of motivation, feel behind their peers, and lost momentum. Those students feel that they don't have much time to explore the world after they finish their diploma in college. Right after they finish college, they only have 1.5 months only to get to rest their physical and mental before they enter university to take degree. Now at this moment, is university the immediate step after college? There must be a solution so that students are enjoying their studying days. So the point of my presentation is I'm going to talk about taking a gap year. Now, you may know what the problem in this situation is, but what is a gap year? A gap year is a time between graduating from college and going off to university that a student used to work, volunteer, travel, or otherwise to plan for university. The barrier of labor statistics indicates that a gap year is not always 12 months, but can be shorter or longer depending on the student needs. Regardless of how long a gap year lasts, the underlying idea is that the break gives the student time to reflect, gain life experience, and decide what they want to do in university. Gap years are becoming increasingly popular in today's university students. In the past, the typical student jumped right into their freshman year as soon as they graduated. But now, some are taking time to breath. As many as 40% of students are now embracing the idea of gap year, and it is quickly becoming more and more mainstream. Now that you know the problem if a student does not take a gap year, you may be asking yourself this question. What is a student going to do if they took a gap year? There are many ways a student can spend in a gap year, including working. You can save money and buy university stuff without using parents' money. Next is volunteering. You have the unique opportunity to take a large volunteer opportunity when you do not have a career or a college path looming. And you will even find that there are voluntary gap year programs designed specifically for youth in your position. Furthermore, traveling, whether through volunteer opportunities or just for fun, a gap year is a time that you can spend traveling and seeing the world for yourself. Last but not least, gaining life experience. Learn some important adult skills that you will need during your university and early career years. This personal growth is highly valuable. Gap years can help students gain some insight into their own personal skills and goals, so they can enter university with the right career path in mind. It also gives perspective, allowing the students to reflect on their goals without the demand of tests and papers to write. Here are some of the benefits of choosing to take a gap year. 1. Gain work experience. If you were a busy university student, chances you did not have a lot of time to work during college, at least not in any capacity that resembles a career. Taking a gap year gives you the opportunity to get some work experience. That work experience can help you determine if the path you are considering will be good one of your own life experience, goals, and skills. Number 2, break to recharge. You just spent at least 11 years in school. 2.5 years in college, which is diploma, maybe you want a break. This can be quite refreshing as you recharge your educational batteries. Taking a year off before university gives you a chance to recharge after the challenges of your college years. Number 3, explore opportunities. There are many life experiences out there. You might have the freedom to travel, explore areas around your own home, or get to know people outside of your comfort zone. This kind of experience are valuable in a different way than the classroom experience and our work experience. Number 4, gain new life skills. As you gain those new life experience, you will also gain life skills. Take your gap year to learn how to budget, manage your time, cook, keep a home or apartment clean, and navigate your local community. By having this life skill under your belt, before you go off to university, you will find university experience far less overwhelming. Number 5, earn some extra money. The extra year off before university gives you a chance to work full-time hours. This helps you earn extra money that you can put towards self-reward and university expenses. Number 6, you will be less likely to suffer from burnout. Burnout is when you have done something for so long that you have started paying less attention to it and start looking for ways to avoid it. It is obviously not conducive to a successful university experience. So being able to take a gap year will give you the time off that you need to replicate and enter your university life refreshed and ready to learn. A lot of gap year program students that do not take a gap year claim to suffer from burnout to some degree, which negatively impact their studies and makes them more to skip class or spend too much time playing with friends. What will you pay for university if you are not going to give it your all? A gap year before beginning university and worrying about things like financial will help you to avoid this burnout and help you to be more successful in university. Number 7, you can become more well-rounded person. Overall, with all the hobbies, life skills, independence, responsibility, work experience, and traveling that you can achieve in your year-long gap, you will become a more well-rounded person. Being more well-rounded is something that you can create so many positive opportunities in your life, and it's a goal that you should strive for. By taking a gap year before starting university, there are so many things that you can do, achieve, and see, all of which will lead to a more enjoyable and successful university experience, career path, and more rich and more rewarding life overall. For this reason, among many others, we highly suggest students give taking a productive gap year before diving right into their next chapter of their life. So imagine if you do not take a gap year, what will happen? Anxiety that makes us afraid to take a chance trying to convince that there's a monster stalking us around every corner. Depression sucks our energy and makes it hard to imagine benefit from our behavior. Drugs disrupt our brains by filling the nerve ending intended to receive naturally produced neurohormone. Poor sleep keeps our brain from cleaning out of the junk from the previous day and amplifies the physiology condition already present. Pure nutrition make it difficult to our bodies to manufacture the necessary chemical to keep things running smoothly. Lastly, lack of exercise allows our muscles and brain to atrophy, making us less resilient and more likely to stagnate. In light of these benefits and potential drawbacks, should you take a gap year? The answer to this question is highly personal. It is important for our families to understand that a gap year is a valid option for student growth and does not mean the student is stepping away from university altogether. You should take a gap year if you have some specific life experience you want to have before you start your career. once you start university, those experiences could be hard to fit in. Furthermore, you should take a gap year if you need to work and earn some money for your university expenses and have a work opportunity secure. There is nothing wrong with taking time to save your university in this way. And finally, if you are not going to plan well and waste your time, you should not take a gap year. Whether you take a gap year or jump right into university after college, the right university is important. That is all from me. Thank you.